Good morning. Today we're going to work on division strategies, and we're going to do this through a flipped video. And our I can statement for today is I can solve division problems using different strategies. And you're going to learn 3 different strategies to help you solve simpler division problems. So that way that whenever we start solving some of the harder division problems, like in My Center or a little bit more, you will have these strategies that will kind of help you out to solve those larger division problems. So let's take a look at some of these strategies. So the first thing that I have right here is how can I solve a division problem? Well, the first thing I can do, say I have the problem 27 divided by 9, is I could use a multiplication fact. So what I could do for this is I could think of 9 times what number equals 27. And if I didn't already know my multiplication facts, I could use one of the multiplication strategies that we've been working on that are on our anchor chart to help me figure that out. 9 times what equals 27. If I still didn't know, or if I didn't like that strategy and I didn't want to use a multiplication fact, then I could make a model of equal groups. And I could do this using an area model or an array. And I could do this by putting 9 in each row, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and continuing until I got to 27. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. And I would go back and make sure that I had 9 in each row. And I do. And then I could figure out how many rows of 9 that I have. And that would give me my answer. So if you notice, I have 1, 2, 3 rows of 9. So I would know that my answer to 27 divided by 9 was 3. But let's say I don't like that, so I don't like that strategy. I didn't really like the multiplication strategy, even though I know that multiplication is an inverse or the opposite of division. I didn't like that strategy. And I didn't like the model or the equal groups. Another strategy that I could use is repeated subtraction. So what I could do is I could say, I could start at 27, and I could do 27, and I could subtract 9. And 27 minus 9 equals, hopefully you said 18. And then I would take 18, and I would minus 9 again. And I would get, hopefully you said 9. And then I would subtract 9 again. And I would get, hopefully you said 0. And then I could go back and I could count how many times I subtracted 9. 1, 2, 3. I subtracted 9 3 times. So 27 divided by 9 equals 3. And those are 3 different strategies that I could use. Do I have to use all 3 of those strategies to solve a problem? No, I don't. I need to pick the strategy that works best for me, whether it's using a multiplication fact, making a model, or using repeated subtraction. So now I want you to try this one on your own. I want you to choose one of those 3 strategies, and I want you to see if you can solve 64 divided by 8. If you use a multiplication fact, remember you need to say 8 times what number would get me to 64. If you decide to use a model or to make an area model, what you would have to do is put 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dots in each row, or 8 X's, or whatever you wanted to use, and continue to put 8 in each row until you got to 64. If you used repeated subtraction, you would have to start at 64 and continue to subtract 8 until you got to 0. And then you would go back and count how many times did you subtract 8. Pause the video and see if you can solve that one. Hopefully you said that 64 divided by 8 equals 8. And you used one of those 3 strategies to figure that out. Next one. 42 divided by 7. I want you to try that one using one of your strategies. Remember, if you use a multiplication fact, you think 7 times what will get you 42. You do the opposite. If you make a model, then you do 7 dots or 7 X's in each row, and then you keep making rows of 7 until you get to 42. Then you go back and you count how many rows you have to get your answer. Or you could use repeated subtraction, where you do 42 and you subtract 7 until you get down to 0. Pause the video and see if you can figure out that one. Hopefully you decided that 42 divided by 7 equals 6. Last one where I show you the strategies. See if you can figure out 25 divided by 5. Remember, you may use one of those 3 strategies. Do you have to use them all? No. But pick one that works the best for you. Hopefully you used a strategy and you said that 25 divided by 5 was 5. Okay, the next several problems I want you to try to do on your own. So I'm going to put a problem up, and I want you to use one of the strategies, and then I will show you the answer to check. So I want you to solve it. I want you to pause the video and solve it, and then I will show you the answer. So pause the video and solve this one. Hopefully you got 49 divided by 7 equals 7. Pause the video and try this one. Hopefully you said 24 divided by 4 equaled 6. Okay, tough one. Pause the video and try this one. Hopefully you said 56 divided by 7 equals 8. Try this one. 21 divided by 3. Hopefully you said that equaled. Ooh, that one's incorrect. 21 divided by 3 is 7. Okay, let's look at problem number 11. What happens if it does not divide evenly? So for example, you have 37 divided by 5. Well, you can use the same strategies as before, but now you have a remainder. So if I wanted to use one strategy, I could think, what number times 5 gets me the closest to 37? So I would think, what times 5 gets me close to 37? Or I could make 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So notice I put 5 in each row, and I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of 5, and I had 2 that were left over. So it would be 7 with a remainder of 2. I could also use my subtraction strategy where I would take 37 minus 5, and I would do that continually until I got as close as I could to 0. And then whatever was left over, if I couldn't subtract 5 again, that would be my remainder. So we know that 37 divided by 5 is 7 with a remainder of 2. Try this one. This one does not divide evenly. So I want you to use one of the strategies to see if you can figure out 87 divided by 8. Would the standard algorithm also be a strategy? Absolutely. So if you want to use the standard algorithm, that is okay too. Pause the video and try that one. Hopefully you said 87 divided by 8 would be 10 with a remainder of 7. Okay, try this one. 16 divided by 6. Pause the video and give that one a shot. Hopefully you said that one was 2 with a remainder of 4. Number 14, 45 divided by 7. Pause the video and try that one. This one will have a remainder. Hopefully you said that the answer was 6 with a remainder of 3. Now it's time for your assignment. Take the worksheet and complete as many problems as you can. Then I want you to explain the strategy that you used to solve the problem. Remember, these are some of the strategies that you can use. Some of these will have a remainder, and some of these will not. Good luck.